Welcome back everyone to your favorite Twitch Femboy. In this stream highlight, I will show you my amazing transformation into the final business Femboy form as foretold by the title, and I will tell you how you can watch me live from now on. I also got myself a new video editor, so the vibe of this video might be a little bit different to the previous ones, so make sure to head to the comment sections and let me know what you think about the style. That's it. Take it away, weirdly energetic Valdemir. Chatters! Welcome to a new stream. Been a while, hasn't it? Now, I'm very impressed with how many people are here already. This is more than I expected, especially because the fucking bot again failed to notify everyone via Discord. So, I'm sorry for pinging everyone. It was required. The bot would not do its job. Chatters! Did you miss me? Last time I did a regularly scheduled stream, I announced that it indeed was the last time I was going to stream for quite a while. But, as you well remember, I said that I will not quit streaming forever because I just cannot fuck up. No matter what, I never shut up, do I? So, now, recently, I have come in possession of a little bit more free time. Don't worry, I still have my bank job. As you can see, I am now the finance femboy. You can ask me anything you want about finance and related stuff, and I will try my best to answer and give you good, honest advice, which bankers might sometimes not. But I am here to relaunch the Femboy career. I would like to invest in stocks. What kind of stocks do you want to invest in? Anything in particular you want to look at? Or should we just look at some broad ETFs, you know, market-wide, some secure investment fall? Something like that? Let's skip over that for a little bit though, chat, because I have a bunch of points I want to get through. So, let's get started with the first point. First of all, what do you think of the outfit? It's a very boring outfit, right? It's just like default fuck-ass corpo outfit and the watch, rings. Very boring, yeah. What if I gave you money and you gave me 2x money? That's a great idea. Everyone give me your money and I promise I'll give you more money later. Ponzi scheme, what a way to start off the stream. Let's not do that. This somehow looks like a Femboy version Haaland. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's a good thing. Yay, pyramid scheme. I agree. Long live the pyramid scheme, especially if I'm the one to profit. So, chat. I see the first point I wrote down. The rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated. As you know, I'm back. I'm streaming. I technically streamed once or twice before, but yeah, you know. You will remember, if you remember me from back in the day, that I was quite the person. But I am no longer the streamer you once knew. I went to fucking therapy and shit. I'm like healthy now. Like emotionally and stuff. It's terrible. I mean, not really. Therapy is expensive. But other than that, it's pretty cool. You know, like I got hobbies and stuff. Isn't that cool? Hope you all have hobbies. How did you spend the last year without me? I know it's a bit of an exaggeration because I was doing infrequent streams, but like this is the first of a series of weekly live streams. Are we all excited? Everyone be excited. Come on. I have begun doing things such as sports. Yeah, I have muscles now. Now you can't see them, but I promise they're there. Woo, excited. Let's go. Everyone's so excited. Didn't you also say you were going on vacation? Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it, okay? I have a whole list. We're on point 2. There's more lists, okay? But for now, I am happy to announce to be back.
Nigel Ithro says woo.
Woo! So, old Sasha, but it's better than you. So the implication here is that I was better back when I was mentally ill. Are you sure that's what you meant to say? I can hear the sound from your muscles. What are you talking about? Are you planning to offend me? Because it's failing. Because I'm such a nice, chill person now. Chatters. As you know, I work in corporate, which is its own kind of hell. But then again, not as bad as some of the jobs I used to do, if you know what I mean. You know, I actually had the idea to make a video about my transformation, right? And I was going to, you know, basically have it a stream and then make it into a YouTube video with the grandiose title of how I went from drug-addicted prostitute to successful business femboy. And the reason I didn't go with that topic for this stream is because I quite like my job and I would like to keep it. Yeah, so in theory, I have to assume that HR is going to watch this, in which case, hi, hope you're having a nice day. And because of this, obvious, you know, common sense stuff from Chad to Chud. Wow. Because of this, as well as obvious legal reasons, I cannot talk too much about what I do at work, but trust me, it's very boring corporate business stuff. What we're going to do in this stream, chat, is we're going to transform me from boring business chud into a hot and appealing business femboy. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do makeup, we're gonna get rid of the eyebrows, we're going to change up this outfit so it's a bit more femboy friendly, you know? As you know, it's a new quarter. If you work in business, you know this. It's a new quarter, because it's in 1807, it's 18th of July, and that means a quarter just ended. And you know what it means when a quarter ends? That's right, cash bonus time. And guess what? I'm getting a cash bonus. So, to celebrate, I have tagged this stream as alcohol consumption. So if you don't want to see that, then I don't know why you're here. But I'm gonna go with some alcohol. Let's go. Now then. So, today we're drinking Round Ice Cube with Four Roses Bourbon. It's not a very expensive brand, okay? But that's what I'm having. So, Zoom call special. Exactly, we're doing the fucking corporate special. It's a bit much, but I am a former alcoholic, so I can handle it. Let me just return this bottle, okay? Wow, it's like a real Zoom call. Yeah? Say we use Microsoft Teams where I work at because we're professionals and we like to depend on American companies. Yeah, I love dependence on American big tech. So great. I wonder if I can show you what my corporate... So if you don't know, if you work at corporate, you know, you're gonna have a Microsoft Teams profile and stuff. And I wonder if I have a version of my Microsoft Teams profile picture I can show you, just to show what I look like at work. How do we gift subs in Teams? You know what? That's a good question. I never thought about that one before. Okay, you want to see? You want to see what my online presence looks like? This is my profile picture that every single person whom I'm in a Teams call with can see. Don't accidentally dox yourself. And if I do, then what? I'm not afraid of doxing myself. I already know where I live. So yeah, that's what I look like in the corporate. But now, we will transform me into Femboy. Wow, choker on there was very bold. See, I used to wear chokers always, every single day. I'm still getting hotter and hotter. It's supposedly 26 Celsius in here. It feels more like 40. Found the only person on Teams with a personality. I know, right? Isn't that great? People love me at work, I think. I'm autistic, so it's hard to tell. But I think people like me on Microsoft Teams. I guess it's time for the first sip of the business Femboy bourbon. So let's drink to... What are we drinking to, chat? To the global capitalist system that exploits the workers and pays for my expensive alcohol. Cheers. Tastes like the tears of the proletariat. Now, what's funny is, I still have like Karl Marx over there. You see the little marks? I'll get it. I have little Karl Marx over there, right, on a shelf, watching me the whole day. And now the thing is, when I sit down at my desk and I do my work for the day, I do my beep, 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 you know, my capitalist, whatever we do. Every time, Karl Marx sheds one tear. It's like a miracle, you know? It's like one of those saint statues that actually cries. Karl Marx cries every single time he watches me work. Wait, he's a piggy bank. Yes. The little Karl Marx is a piggy bank. And it says, Das Kapital.
Shamelessly stealing the top place.
Oh my god, you could not hear that, could you?
Shamelessly stealing the top place.
Okay, you could hear it, and now you heard it twice. Congratulations, Lady Lioness of London, for being the #1 bits donating person on this stream and, you know, on the rebooted Femboy Sasha stream thing, something. I did not know what I was gonna say. Yeah, so, I guess I may as well talk about that. I'm not expecting any bits, donos, or subs. But I'm not rejecting them anymore like I did during the last stream, you know? So, if you want to, you can send bits and stuff. I will use them for stuff, but you don't have to. I got a job and it pays for things, okay? So you don't gotta, it's fine. But if you want to have the #1 spot, all you need to do is send 2 bits right now, you know? So far, I have 1 Twitch sub. You can do more. So, chat, for the next point in the stream, the part where I actually transform into a femboy. Look at me. I've been here, no makeup, fucking maloid outfit this whole time. It's time we transform me into a proper femboy. And to do this, the first thing I do is will breathe. I get my sleeves up a little bit. So, let us sit down. Now I look like I'm a bottom. Hi chat. So as foundation, I will use this one because it's color match. No, I will not. I'll use this one because it's color match and already opened. Important thing. If I drop some of the foundation on this white shirt, it's so fun. Usually I would not be wearing a white shirt, but here we are doing things we would not usually do because it looks entertaining on camera. Now here's how close I need to get to the fucking thing to be able to see my own face. Oh yeah, I was gonna trim my eyebrows first. Nah, screw it, we ball. No eyebrow trimming today. So the most important thing for me is going to be to cover around all of my eyes because my eyes are the wrong color. You see how it's darker than the rest? It looks bad. So we'll just start off with that and then blend it outwards. If you don't know what that means, don't worry. You will still see the result of the Femboy what's it called? Transformation without knowing how it is done. Right, now after I put on the foundation, I need to put on the setting powder because otherwise the foundation is too liquid and sticky. So the setting powder makes it set. Just realized I forgot something. Well done me. I'm supposed to put concealer on my eyes because of the way they look. Because you will notice my eyes are still darker than the rest of my face. This is where we add even more products to our face which are ultimately harmful to our health. This is a very limited part of the stream because I'm just talking to myself. Because I can't read chat anymore. Chat, I got foundation on my pants. Now I need to get that to the fucking cleaner. Oh, chat, I don't want to be an adult.
Elder says Austrian _tap _water said chi _elder said _____.
Well, I'm glad to hear what everyone said that someone else said what they said. So, that was the first step of the makeup. Now, to do the eyelashes, you know? The problem is while curling my lashes, I can't read what chat is on about either. You can tell I never do eyeliner for work. I suck at it. We did the hardest part of the stream. We did the makeup. Boys and girls and everyone in between. And the ones who are too smart for that whole stuff. Everyone. Everyone get here. I'm gonna bring this away because it must go in its place. That's where it belongs. So, here's the hard bit about the next part, right? Yeah, I stick my tongue out while I think. It's because of how dominant I am. Wow, that was super fast makeup. I don't know. The next step is the difficult step because it requires me to, you know, put on different clothing and stuff. And Twitch, for reasons I will never understand, does not like nudity. I dropped the thing. Now the microphone is naked. No, don't let Twitch see. Now, what do I do to change? Do you want an ad break? How to change without changing? Yeah, I mean, I need to change. I could just go off screen and do it. Or we could have another ad break. What are we thinking? Go to your kitchen to change. You don't want ad... Okay. That's crazy. You don't want the ad break. She wants an ad break. I also want an ad break. Every time I run an ad break, I get like 10 cents. Isn't that so worth it? Let's go. Ad break time. Ad break. Ad break. Ad break. I pressed the button. Ad break. Oh, yeah, right. What are we thinking, chat? Ayo, ayo, oh, whoa. See? I got it in me. I can femboy. Quick question. I hate when people do that. Just ask your question. Oh, that brings back memories. What if your employer find your Blue Fan website? What Blue Fan website? No such thing exists anymore. So, I'm tired of standing. Let's sit down while we have the rest of this conversation. Do you like legs? Wow, you look so much more feminine now. Well, I mean, that is kind of how femboying works, right? I didn't look feminine before. Now I look feminine. Now that we have transformed into the business femboy I was always meant to be, as was foretold in the stream title, it is time we talk about the rest of the points on my list. Wait for the thumbnail to update and pull in 100 more viewers. I could see that. I would not be surprised if the viewers got up now. So, as you all know, I used to stream every week. Then I stopped because I got sad because of employment. It's worse. It's terrible. Nobody should be employed. But now I have a lot of money, so I paid for therapy and stuff. And here's the strat. From now on, every week on Saturdays, I'm going to stream every week. Every Saturday, we're gonna have Femboy Saturday. I would have done Femboy Friday, but y'all voted for Saturdays. So that's what we're doing. Because I always listen to my audience. Did you hit your legs somewhere? You can tell, right? You want to know exactly where I hit my leg? I'll show you. You won't be able to hear me while I do it. Ooh. The little bitch of a table attacked me for no reason. Holy shit. I know, right? That much made a bruise. Yeah, I am weak and soft. Chat, I'm just a soft boy. I'm just a with the soft boy, chat. So, let's talk about the schedule. We all decided Saturday. But I don't just want to stream on Saturdays. I also want to stream other days of the week. So, chatters, first of all, we have another celebration to do. Since I announced my streamer relaunch and I did my first unscheduled gaming stream, which was 2 days ago, since I did that, you know what happened? I got 1 Twitch subscriber. So, everyone, let's be hyped for the first Twitch sub I have right now. I wrote their name down somewhere. Hold on. That's the wrong thing. Now I'm gonna dox myself because now I'm distracted. LX Vibo, thank you for being the first subscriber in the new relaunched Femboy Sasha streaming universe. Everyone here is free to be number 2, you know. Now, not to advertise too much for the Twitch subs, but you get to use crazy emojis. So, chat, I already told you about the new schedule, right? Every single Saturday, 6 p.m. Central European time, 1 or 2 hours of stream. And, in addition, this is the new bit, whenever the hell I feel like it. Yeah, if I just want to play a video game and Augusta doesn't want to talk to me, I'm gonna fucking make a stream. I'm just gonna do that. I already did it 2 days ago. I got way more viewers than I thought I would. Like, people were actually watching me play a game that everyone already played 2 years ago, which is crazy. I was crazy once. So, where was I? What was I on about? Yeah, I'm gonna be gaming. So, for me to stream a game, I am open to suggestions, but it also needs to be a game I want to play. And if it's a game where I'm like, well, I don't know if I would play this off stream, then it needs to be cheap. Oh yeah, everyone join the Discord server. It's very important. In the future, your main way to get notified that I'm streaming is gonna be Discord or following on Twitch. Those are gonna be your 2 options because my streams will happen randomly. I will do streak breaker streams all of the time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Oh my god, chat, I have to tell you something extremely tragic and sad that happened to me today. Now, I'm legitimately broken up about this, so please don't make fun of it. I went to the grocery store as I always do on Saturdays. And I went there and I bought my stuff, you know, all of the things. I bought some stuff for Augusta because Augusta's coming over on Tuesday. So I got food and I bought my 2 cans of beer. Now, the reason I buy 2 cans of beer is because I only drink 2 cans of beer per week because, you know, I don't want to be an alcoholic. So I only drink 2 cans of beer a week and as much scotch as I can stomach as a sober person. And when I got home, one of my cans of beer had a hole in it. And the beer was running out and it was going everywhere. It was wasted. It was so tragic. My only option was to shotgun the rest of the beer immediately. Then I had to clean the entire floor. That was really sad. I know you shouldn't cry over spilled beer. Hope you got rid of the smell. Don't worry. I drank so much beer throughout my life that I cannot smell it anymore. So Augusta will let me know whether my apartment smells like beer. By the way, streaming schedule-wise, I was saying I was gonna stream every Saturday. Well, we'll see. Next Saturday, probably yes. The week after that, Augusta and I are kind of flying somewhere. So maybe not. You still got a gun license? Yes, I do. Please mop the floor. I know, I will. If beer smells like it tastes, it probably smells great. Differing opinions on the smell of beer. Yes, I still have a gun license. I could get the guns out of the safe if you want me. No, I cannot. I'm sorry. I had alcohol. I cannot handle the gun right now. It will stay in the safe where it's supposed to be. It's like, Twitch lets you show off guns as long as you're responsible, but I had alcohol, so I am not. No, I'm not doing it. Just let someone lick the floor. Well, there are people here who like my grippers and would probably... I'm gonna cut off this joke before I complete it. I'm not doing that. Of course, as I talk about that, the viewers go up from 16 to 20. Hi, new people. Please don't show feet. It's one thing to like grippers, another to be one of those perverts. Gun. See, I like how we have like differing opinions here. There are some people here who say, don't show me your feet, they're disgusting. And there are some people here who are like, oh, I love feet, but I'm not weird about it. And like, you know what? I think that's beautiful. I think we're uniting both sides of the aisle, We have people who are disgusted by feet and people who like feet. And that is an achievement of sorts. I am bringing both sides together. I'm like the centrist of weird perverts. So chat, I will try again to interest you in remembering to subscribe to my Twitch. You can be Twitch subs. Then you can use all of the cool emotes. Yeah, I'm not trying to be too obnoxious about the advertising, but like, you can do it. It would be very cool if I had like one more Twitch sub after today. You don't have to though. I get that. Because, it's your money. Chat, do you want to know something cool? I will probably stream tomorrow as well. I'm thinking about it at least. Maybe on Monday. I already picked out a game, a simulator game, which I think you guys would like. Do y'all want to guess what kind of simulator game I have picked that you could play? Power Washer Simulator. I don't know what that is. No. Bank Manager Sim. Oh my god, wouldn't that be crazy? Can you imagine me managing a bank? Euro Sim, Euro Truck 2. Kara with the win! Euro Truck 2 is indeed the game I want to play. Yeah, I already bought it. It was on sale. I want to play Euro Truck Simulator. I've never played a truck simulator before. Do you have a wheel? No. I have a keyboard. Do I look like the kind of streamer who is properly prepared for what they're about to get themselves into? If so, I've been doing a terrible job communicating myself. I want to see your driving skills. I will have you know, I have a driver's license. Now, have I driven in the last 3 years? No, but I have the license. So, chat. I have even more points I haven't finished yet. Okay, there's actually just one more point. Oh yeah, chat! I figured out an amazing thing. This does not apply to you whatsoever, but you remember how like 2 streams ago I was like, oh no, please don't give me donations. I don't want to have to pay taxes. Turns out, under Austrian law, if you do a hobby and you don't plan on making money with this hobby and you don't make a profit, then you don't need to tax the revenue. So, because here I am, not planning to make any money from Twitch. I technically don't need to pay taxes on money I get from Twitch, which I then use to, pay editors and stuff. Isn't that amazing? I love tax loopholes. It's great. It's great. Chat, you know what I'm gonna do? Soon, I'm gonna go on vacation. Yeah, here's another thing I wasn't able to do before. When I was self-employed and stuff. I was never able to take a vacation. And corporate allows me to take vacations. Paid vacations. And next week, I will go on a paid vacation for 3 weeks. During those 3 weeks, streams may be a bit harder to come by. Now, next week's stream, believe it or not, is going to be another crossover stream with Augusta. Yes, your favorite secondary femboy will be here. Augusta will be on stream next week, next Saturday at this time. It's gonna happen, it's true. But the week after that, Augusta and I are flying to the Visby Medieval Week. So we're gonna be on airplanes the whole day and most likely not feel like streaming. Also, our flight just got rescheduled to land at 7 p.m. Oh, which is after when I usually stream. So we will not be able to stream, unfortunately. But next week, gonna be another Femboy time with Augusta. Isn't that great? Don't y'all look forward to that? Do we know where you're going? Yes, I'm going to Visby. Okay, chat. Visby Medieval Week. Visby Medeltidsveckan. It's like the biggest medieval festival, Renaissance fair, if you're American, in Northern Europe. That's where we're going. Yeah, it's very expensive. Very, very expensive. So yeah, we're going there. Do you want to see my medieval peasant outfit? I can put it on right now. We'll just have to run an ad for 3 minutes while I change. But I can do it. Do y'all think yay or nay? Ad break. It's like with the pet. I say your favorite word and you're all hyped the fuck out. It's like with the dog. You walk up to the dog and you like, treat? Walkies? This is how you react. Everyone's quiet, but I say the word ad break. Boom! 3 people here asking for ad break. All right, chat. We're gonna do a little ad break. I'm gonna change to the medieval peasant fit. Let's go. Here we go. I'm back. This is my dress for the Visby Medeltidsveckan. Isn't that great? So believe it or not, medieval peasants did not all wear gray. Yeah, they actually had color in the clothing, and this is relatively accurate for what they would have worn. Because you see it looking like a noble. No. A noble would have like fancy stitching here and like gold trim and different colors and embroidery. A peasant just has one piece of uniform coloring. Handmaid's Tale, more like, no. Finance peasant. No, this is just, it's one piece of clothing with one color. That's peasant clothing. You see how big these stitches are? This is peasant. The peasants back in the day, you know, I know medieval media has ruined our perception of what peasants used to look like. But they didn't just wear gray. You know, they had colors. Look at this, chat. I got a bag, and in this bag, I will put my handbag, and then I can wear my handbag to the medieval place without looking out of place. And then I can judge all of the people wearing normal clothing who didn't spend €100 on authentic 1300s medieval peasant clothing like I did. Sorry, how much? €100. So yeah, everyone, make sure if you want to watch streams on my... When I stream gaming, no announcement, you know? If you want to see gaming streaming, you all need to join Discord and click gaming. You need to join the channel that notifies you when I go live, basically. That's what I was gonna say. I shall drink more, chat. So, chatters, it's been 2 hours. I'm beginning to be tired, beginning to be unwise. I appreciate how many of you came here for my relaunch. Really do. Thank you all very much for watching. I am going to... call it a day here. I might stream again tomorrow, maybe not, maybe overmorrow, maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here now. So it was nice chatting with all y'all. I'm gonna be online again at some other time, and yeah, make sure to follow and like join the Discord, and like you know, everyone's watching now knows, right? I assume. It was nice chatting with all y'all. See you some other day. Bye everyone. See you. Have a nice evening. Don't get too drunk. I will. Okay, bye-bye. See y'all. Bye. Bye-bye. See you.